Everyone, John Henderson here, back again, another edition of the Beverage Ramble, Beer Ramble. And today we're looking at the Whole Hog limited edition brew from Stevens Point Brewery, Pumpkin Ale, based out of Stevens Point, Wisconsin. This is a brewery that's been around a little longer than some uh, Whole Hog edition line. 7.5 alcohol by volume. It gets an outstanding score on Beer Advocate, along with the Alston brothers, the Bros. It's my first time having this beer, so I'm looking forward to it. I paid $1.75 for the bottle at the supermarket, Greer's supermarket in Midtown in Mobile, Alabama. They have a good craft beer selection, so $1.75. I like that price. As you can see what the beverage looks like. It looks like it's a pumpkin ale style. As you take a look, it has a very amber, very dark, more caramel type color, as you can see. Some head up top, not much, but just a little bit of head. Starting to go phase away. On to the scent. Get those characters that you have with eating a pumpkin pie. You know, you get a lot of cinnamon, you get some nutmeg, got some brown sugar, some raisins in this. There's plenty of that good stuff in there. It's really nice. All those flavors are all in there. So 7.5% should be a good one. Let's sample down the hatch. Wow, 7.5. It's really, really quite good. Immediately get the hints of alcohol in this right away. Goes down easy. Have the flavors of all in there. Maybe there's no bitterness to this at all. You taste the pumpkin. You taste all those scents and that spices that I mentioned in the beginning of this, and it's all still in the mouth. Yeah, this got to be served real cold, and good thing I had this in the fridge for about a couple. I had this. Oh boy. Yeah, put in this. I had this in the fridge since first. I put it in the freezer for about an hour or so, and thank goodness it wasn't longer than that. I took it out immediately and threw it in the refrigerator and kept it there. And right in the back of the refrigerator, back of the fridge, but somewhere close to it, where they just immediately a lot of things get cold quite quickly. But yeah, this is the way that you have to serve. This is really cold. 7.5 with the alcohol. Yeah. As some of you probably watched the videos I've done, a year ago, around this time, I was doing a lot of the pumpkin style beers like O'Fallon, the Oktoberfest from Sam Adams, and we all know this is the season right now. And by the way, this beer is only available between September all the way through beginning of December, I believe. This style of beer. So as I mentioned, this is the time of year right now. We're in October. We know these pumpkin beers, these flavored beers, are all the rage. Everyone loves them. Everyone likes them. The style. I'll drink them, but I'm not a fan. Um, I'll get them, and I'll sample them. I'll buy them, and just the curiosity factor. But are these going to be everyday staple, particularly this time of year? No. They serve their purpose. It is what it is. It's a it's a strong ale. It's a very powerful, strong ale. 7.5. I mean, this could be 8. I know that the most of the not pumpkin ales, but most of those Oktoberfest style beers tend to be uh 5, maybe 6%. So that's reasonable. I'm obviously the style and Oktoberfest style are completely different, or they call Oktoberfest Marzen style beers, German style. But these I ain't gonna compare them to a high gravity beer, but it kind of has that feeling, you know, early in the morning. Kind of does. Not early in the morning. I mean, it kind of has that feel of a high gravity beverage. Um, I can see why it's an outstanding score. I mean, so I have little stuff down the bottom. I can see a little bit of those spices and a lot of those, things that I mentioned are still. I can see it down the bottom of the glass. You know, but yeah, the pumpkin ales, and I know this is sweet potato ale. They have a place. People love them, buy them. Perfect to serve around Thanksgiving time. But for me, I'll probably would get a Barrel Moretti La Rosa. I probably could say have that with that style or that dunkel flavored, which the gravity is probably the alcohol probably about the same as this. But I know that will complement my meal. And again, what else are you going to serve this with? Of course, the turkey, the pumpkin pie, the stuffing, all perfect to serve for Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner, that type. Particularly this time of year, and as like I said, as we get a little cooler, as we head into the fall, the weather's getting really nice and mild. It's not overly humid because I was hesitant buying this because it's been so humid down here in the southeast, but that has changed a little bit. Uh, Back in September, um, now we're starting to feel like fall now, which I'm kind of happy about. So this is a very very enjoyable beer. Yeah, I could see this maybe as a gift for me for Christmas evening, Sunday. I'm just gonna be on a Sunday this year and just kind of sip on this and just relax and chill, with all the family members and whatnot. So, but this is a good beer, and I really do enjoy it. And not really much else to say. Great texture, excellent flavor, no bitterness. This is a really really outstanding beverage. So, I'm gonna give it a score too. I'm gonna guess a 10. This is a solid 10 for me on this one. Um, um, I think right now the brewery is in 18 states in terms of they've had several ownership changes here and there, but they've kept the brewery in Wisconsin through like many breweries. Some survived after, during, before Prohibition, during Prohibition, and after Prohibition. They have survived. They have a whole list. If you go to their website, they have the whole hog line of this company. They have a Russian Imperial Stout. They have an Imperial IPA, and a few others. But so far, this is the only beer I've seen in this area. I'm sure if I go to a couple of other stores locally, I'll probably see more of this or other beers that they have. But this is one of the limited editions. So good thing I got this. Um, so like I said, they're in 18 states. I guess they're trying to expand themselves further out. Hopefully they do. Um, and hopefully I'll get to try other beers that they put out um, that I've looked at on their website. But anyway, enough rambling on. This is a excellent beer, solid 10 for me. Whole hog, Pumpkin Ale by the Stevens Points Brewery. If you've had this and you've enjoyed this, leave your thoughts and comments on the bottom. Number 1010 for me. John Anderson Pierre, the Beer Ramble. To keep on watching, and as always, cheers. I like.